Ep23, where today we take on FC Porto in our second group game away from home in the Group H in the Champions League. As always, before we jump into it, if you enjoy the Shakhtar series or any of my Fortnite videos, anything like that, feel free to drop a like on the videos, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Just let me know that you're enjoying what I'm doing, or any sort of feedback, criticism, constructive criticism, that sort of stuff. Just let me know what I can do to improve it. I'll take it all on board. So without further ado, we'll jump into the episode. We have played a few games between that disappointing 3-2 defeat at home to Dortmund in the first game. If you haven't watched the episode, I'd just go back and watch it for the catch up. It was the previous one to this, episode 22. I think we went 1-0 up. We went 1-0 down very early on. We equalised quite quickly, but then we did go down to 10 men, went 2-1 up, but then lost, if not two, certainly one late goal, and one was right at the death, and it was just a really silly goal to concede, just really harsh. A draw was probably a fair result at the end of it, or should have been a fair result, but they did just dominate the game. But that was because we had 10 men, so we still gave it a good go when we had 10 men. The one we conceded early on, we did make changes, and the third one, I think it was, went in as those changes were taking place, or the second one perhaps, I can't remember back right now, but we did make changes and they didn't carry on. But in the league, we jumped back in with a 6-0 win against Vorskla. Barakier got a hat-trick. I think two of them were penalties. No, one of them was a penalty, but we had another penalty by Barco late on. Bizeo got a goal, and Yaremchuk got a goal as well, so a very good attacking performance there against a very decent this season Vorskla team. They were sitting in 4th place at the time in the league, so they were in there with that top bunch. We then followed up with a 1-0 win against our affiliate team, Arsenal Kiev. They were near the bottom, I think one place off bottom, so I'm guessing off Stal, because I know they've been struggling this season, and we should have won by a lot more. I did rotate fully the team pretty much. There's a lot of players giving an opportunity. Some players sort of worked into positions they don't really play in, and it was using the 4-4-2 sort of 90s crazy game Wimbledon sort of team. So it's just a bit of a trial and error really, but we got the win. It's the main thing. It was an early goal, just couldn't build on it, but as you can see, they were no threat to us. Kept them quiet the whole game, and that's maybe something that where this Wimbledon 4-4-2 maybe does come in handy. It does stop and hinder teams from playing against us. Goals may not completely be there, but it could be a good shut up shop kind of pressure easing kind of tactic, so we'll see. But we'll jump into the Porto game right now. Got the team set up. We're going for something a little bit different today. We are going for the counter attack. We're away from home against a very good Porto team. Gives a few players a different opportunity to play as well. Gives us I've just noticed that we're going to stick Romero up front, I think. Yeah. He's lacking a bit of match fitness, I think. Well, he's not actually compared to that, but he has recently come back from injury as well. But we've got a few options there if we need to. We can always switch back to the 3 up front if we need it. So I'm going to do the team talk for this one. Not great. We'll let him take the second one. We'll let him take the tunnel. So as you can see, as it stands, Porto and Dortmund both won the first opening games. Ourselves and Legia Warsaw were unfortunately recipients of defeats, and it's making the that's exactly what I was saying about in the previous game. If you watch the previous episode against Dortmund, it was that kind of chance they scored in the 92nd minute. They don't fall our way. They get cleared. And we break here. Leo, reach Matias Fernandez, can do something, and he shoots over. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, the Legia Warsaw game's vital now to get 6 points out of those. And they're on the attack here. They've scored with their first attack. The first highlight, certainly. We've been playing well. Just the same with Dortmund game. We weren't playing too badly until the sending off. But we lost that game, and now we're losing this game in a similar fashion. Can we bounce back and get the ball? But again, it's just sloppy passing. We seem to have some really sloppy passing in the Champions League, and we have got some good technical players who can pass the ball and play those nice little intricate passes, but in the Champions League, they just don't seem capable. And is that another red card? 2 yellows after 27 minutes. I mean, what do you do? What do you do? I think as much as I don't want to go to 3 up front, I don't think we have much choice. And we're going to take Tyson off because he's probably not going to last the whole game through injury. We bring Romero across, and we've got Baraki up front as well. We've got no penalty yellow card, so he'll probably end up getting a red card before the day's through. It's just disappointing that our opening 2 Champions League games are being dominated by the referee. So nothing's happened since the red card. Dortmund are winning, which is probably good. Well, no, it's probably not actually. A draw there would be probably the ideal result. We don't want Dortmund getting away, but also don't want Legia getting any points on the board while we're losing. Maybe a bit silly to go for the 3 up front, very attacking tactic, but to be honest, we need something out of the game. So there's no point us sitting back defending, just trying to absorb. We might as well try and get something out of it. And is that a red? Oh, we got a penalty. Shane's got a red card as well, but who's stepping up? It's Malashev, and he sends the keeper the wrong way. It's a great penalty. So it pegs Porto back. It gets us a point on the board as the lead stands on the right hand side there. Great penalty that is. And we'll I just realised we've got Alan Patrick playing centre back. Oh, nearly a weird goal there. So we'll drop Winfried in Alan Patrick. No, we won't. We won't do that. We'll take Malashev off for Patrick. Put Patrick in the middle because Malashev's on a yellow card. Plus it's that deep line playmaker role to Winfried in. They do have a chance here. Of course they score it. It's just the red card's just costing us again. Okay, I could have thought, sit back at 1-1, but there's no point. We've got 45 minutes, 30, 40 odd minutes to try and sit on a 10-men game. It's just not going to happen, is it? So we're going to go overload for the last 15 minutes, try and get something out of it. Chance, but I think it's a corner. Patrick again. Baraki will have a chance. He gets over the bar. And it looks like we're going to get it's a penalty to them. This is just bad to worse. And they score 3-1, game over. So FC Porto and Dortmund pretty much look like they're going to be top in this group, the top 2. The best we can hope for is to get results against Legia Warsaw and get that Europa League now, I think. Obviously it depends. He's not playing well. 5.7. He's come out of the team. He's not playing again for quite some time. He's just having a shocking time. Not proving to be the signing I thought he would be. Thrilling second half, not for us. And I think stat-wise, again, even with the 10 men, we deserved something out of that. We did well, but 10 men, we're just being put into ridiculous situations. It's always by the full. Is it always the fullbacks? I think it was the fullback last time as well, wasn't it? Bookco, of course it was. Yeah, it's always the wing backs that are just putting us in trouble. So we'll let. Oh, you're stressed, are you? Well, so am I, mates. So am I. So we'll come back for the next game, which will be a Champions League game as well. It'll be a Legia Warsaw, but what is it? It's the away leg first of all. We have got a Premier League game against Desna in that time. I think doing middling in the league, and we've got a non-league team in the second round of the cup. So we'll play those games, and then we'll come back for the Legia Warsaw game, and hopefully we can get 6 points out of the next 2 games and just turn our fortunes around in the group. And from then just sort of pray that we get something out of the remaining Dortmund and Porto games. So until then, I'll see you next time.